I'm now showing a presentation file. Can you see it clearly?
Yes.
Okay. I can see that some participants are still in the process of joining. Please allow us to wait a little bit for a few minutes so that we can have more participants joining. I hope you understand. Okay, shall we start? Miss Ace, shall we start?
Yes, please.
Hello, everyone. Good evening from Jakarta. I would like to introduce myself. I am Novi. I am one of the staff in BRIN, National Research and Innovation Agency Indonesia. And it is our honor to be the host of RD20 Summer School 2024. And since we have a lot that we have to catch up together, so we organized this technical meeting. We hope that this technical meeting will help you to understand about some issues and also important updates from the committee. And thank you very much for sparing time to join. Although maybe this is not, there is no such perfect timing for everyone to join. In Indonesia, here in Jakarta time, West time to be exact, is 7 p.m. And for those, maybe your colleague who cannot join, you can check the video that will be uploaded. This Zoom meeting will be recorded and will be uploaded on the website. So once again, thank you very much for the participants, also for the speakers for joining tonight. I would like to introduce, I have some of my colleagues here, but maybe I will not introduce them all one by one, but at least I would like to introduce you the Vice Chairman of RD20 Summer School 2024 Indonesia. Her name is Miss Ais Jubaida. Maybe, Miss Ais, you can say some words a little bit.
Yes, hello everyone. Welcome to our meeting this night.
Okay, and we also have some of our colleagues here from BRIN, and we would like to have around maybe 1 hour of this technical meeting, and the most important part is the Q&A session. But first of all, allow me to share the screen. Can you all see my screen? This is showing about the agenda of technical meeting. I hope it's all right.
Yes.
Okay, cool. All right. So our technical meeting tonight, we would like to update about important points from the committee. And then after we share you about the important updates, we would like to share about the guidebook. We will go through the guidebook. And then the next one is about the additional notes, some of important points that we may not cover in the guidebook yet. And then lastly, we will have a Q&A session. And both via chat, or you can also unmute your microphone during the Q&A session. So please allow us to go through the first, second, and third agenda first, and then we will have a Q&A session together. But if you really need to ask something very urgent, you can ask in between the presentation. Okay, so we would like to inform you, some of you may already check, that since we understand some participants may need more time to register and to finalize the payment and other details, so we have extended the registration and payment deadline, including the visa application, to June 15. So we still have a few more days. To all of you who have not registered, you still can register until June 15. And if you need to edit your submitted, if you already registered and you need to edit some of your details, the editable individual link can be shared by the committee 1 day afterwards at max. And if you need it earlier, you can contact the committee. To you who already registered, maybe you already received the email of your individual link. And if you need to edit, you can use that editable link to submit or revise your submission. And if you register and then you need to edit as soon as possible, so you can also contact the committee so we can prepare the individual link faster, earlier than 1 day. So that's, I think, well, one of the most important updates from us. And then we would like to remind you that we also have uploaded some important documents on the download part of the website. So first of all is the guidebook. Using this guidebook, you can check some details about the accommodation, the facility, the shuttle information, local transport, and so on. I will explain about the guidebook later. And you can also find the terms of references. Term of references is explaining the RD20 Summer School 2024 in general. And then you can also find the flyer of events. So in case you may need to share to your colleague in a more simple one, you can use the flyer of event because all of the information, most of the information is there in one page only. And then since we will have a discussion on the new capital of Indonesia, we also have the file of information on new capital of Indonesia on the downloads. Next one, we also have the poster template. As you may know that we require young researchers to have a poster presentation. So you can also find the poster template file on the download, so you can use it for your poster. We also have the program schedule, the detail of the schedule day by day. And then the last one, we also have the sample of financial sponsor letter. This is in case you don't have sufficient amount of the bank statement in your bank statement, you can use this financial sponsor letter. And you can use the template but you can also adjust according to your situation. Okay. So next one, I would like to share you about the website because most of information actually already informed on the website. Wait, I'll open the website. So this is the website of RD20 Summer School 2024. As you can see that we already updated the extension of the registration to June 15. As for the poster collection is June 24th, and the event will be held in July 7 to July 13. So I'd like to guide you one by one for the registration and then payment also for the visa application. As for the detail about the poster, I will describe using the guide. So let me show you the first part. If you have not registered, you can register. You can send email, but also what's more important is that you fill the registration form. So if you open the link of registration, you can find at the bottom registration form here. And then you can fill all the details here. Including your flight schedule, please make sure you write the date, airline name, origin, flight number, arrival time. This is very important because if you choose to be picked up by shuttle from the airport and then you also need the shuttle to take you to the airport, we will need your flight schedule because we will arrange the pickup schedule and transport to the airport according to your flight. So please make sure you put the correct schedule of your arrival as well your departure. And as for your arrival, we need your detail when you arrive in Jakarta. So we don't really need your transit information. We only need your schedule for arrival in Jakarta. Most of the flight will be in Terminal 3 in the Jakarta Airport or Cengkareng or Soekarno-Hatta Airport. But in case you find that your flight is not in Terminal 3 or not in the international terminal, please let us know. And then here also for the departure, it's the same of detail. And please make sure that you check the local time, so Jakarta time. Other details are, so you can choose whether you would like to have a shuttle from the airport and then to the airport, from the airport on July 7 and to the airport on July 13. And this is with additional fee, $60 for round trip. So if you need the shuttle transport, you choose yes here. And then if you already have done the payment, you can upload your proof of payment transfer here. If not, then the committee will check and then confirm your payment status. Next important question here is the topic of discussion. So as we mentioned that we will have a discussion on the new capital of Indonesia related to decarbonization and energy as the theme of our summer school. We have 9 topics here, and then this topic will be used to create group discussion. However, since we would like to have equal number of members of the group, we will arrange the group member or the arrangement of the group again later by the committee, because we want to make sure that we have equal number of members for each group of this topic. And then we also have a question on whether you will present your poster or not. But for young researcher, if you are categorized as young researcher, we would it is mandatory for young researcher to present your poster. For senior participant, it's optional. And then you can write your poster title here. And then there is also the link to upload your poster. And please also mention if you have food allergy or other preferences, smoking room, or but please understand that the smoking room or non-smoking room will be based on the hotel availability. We will also prepare a t-shirt, so please choose the size that suits you. And next is the detail of passport number, place of birth, etc. And then next is if you need to have a visa. Visa is required for foreigners to join the summer school. And since this is categorized as a course, short course, so the visa application can be done by the committee, through the committee. So here are some detail of the document that you need to submit if for your visa application. Please make sure you upload the correct photo file and then following these requirements, and then make sure that the composition, the eye height, etc. is following the requirement here. Please check carefully so that we can make sure that your visa application will be okay. And then here we also have the passport term and condition. Please make sure that the photo of the or scan of the passport is sharp, focus, and then make sure it's not covered, cropped, or folded. Make sure also the passport in the landscape form. We also need to have your personal bank statement. And if you check the website, we already mentioned that the personal bank statement require you to have minimum amount $2,000 or equivalent in the last 3 months period. But we have found we get some questions already from some participants who have some issue to show this personal bank statement. In that case, we recommend you to also upload the financial sponsor letter. And then if you and it is also more recommended if you also upload your salary statement. So next one is for the visa payment. The fee for the visa is 2 million Indonesian rupiah. And I will show you later the visa payment link also. So here, if you already pay, you can upload the proof of payment. If not, then we can also check your status of payment. And then financial support letter. And this is, as I mentioned, this is to help you, especially if you don't have sufficient bank statement. This is the template of the financial support letter. And then this is just example. So you can adjust according to your institution, your university, or your research center. You can put the logo or not, it depends on you. And then please direct this letter to the Directorate General of Immigration, Ministry of Law and Human Rights, Indonesia. And then mention your name, other details such as passport number, etc. And then mention the position in the company or institution, and then mention that we'll join the event from July 7 to July 13, and then explain or mention who will sponsor the this participation financially, and please mention that it's including the flight, accommodation, and transport. And then the signature here. Okay, I think we can go next. You can start asking through the chat if you need. Okay, so that's all for the registration form. And if you have special requests, please you can give your comment or request here. Right? Okay, so that's for the registration. Next one is for the payment. If you click this link, it will direct you to the payment link. Here, the currency exchange rate is $1 is 16,500 rupiah. And then you can choose the payment category according to your category. For example, if you are a young researcher or you are a speaker, you can choose this blue link here. And if you choose to have a shuttle service, please choose the second one, participation fee and shuttle service. But if you don't choose to have shuttle service, then please choose participant fee only. And if you are a senior scientist, please click this yellow link instead of the blue one. So if I'll give you an example, if you click and if you choose to have the shuttle service, then this link will direct you to this payment link. It will already mention the amount of payment that you need to pay in Indonesian rupiah. And then you can fill all of this detail. I'll give you an example. This is just a demo. So here, as for the phone number, this only can write the number, so you cannot put any symbol here, so you can just put your number like this. This is not really necessary, but on your registration form, please write your phone number with the country code clearly. But this one is okay, this is just for the payment, so you can just put your phone number without country code, is okay. And for the address, you can put the detail and the postcode, and then once you fill all the detail here, the link of the payment will be active. Then you can click select payment. This is especially for international participants. For local participants, maybe easier for you to do the bank transfer. But if you choose credit card, then you click cards here. You can put your details here, credit card number, expire date, CVV, and then save the card details. And then you can also choose the installment plan. If you fill all of this, then the pay now link here will be active. Then you can process. Okay, so that's all for the payment. That is for the registration payment. But for the visa payment, it's separated. It's different because we also have local or national participants, Indonesian participants, who don't need to have a visa application. So we separate the registration payment and visa payment in different link. So here for the visa application, this is very important. If please submit your documents and do the payment as soon as possible, at max June 15, because actually, we already processing the visa application one by one. Once your documents are ready and the payment has been made, we will submit it to the immigration department. So please upload your document as soon as possible and also do the payment as soon as possible. All right, so I'd like to show the information of visa application here. As I mentioned, the visa application fee for this category, C9 visa, this is specific for short-term courses. This type of visa can only be applied by organizing committee. So in this case, by BRIN. So please submit your document, and then this is the link of registration form, and then the payment of visa is 2 million rupiah. And then please check all the required documents. Make sure you put all the details correctly. including the financial supporting letter that I already show you the sample, the template, and then the personal bank statement mentioning or showing a minimum amount of 2,000 US dollar or equivalent for the last 3 months. And then make sure the bank statement show your name, date of period, and balance. And then please make sure also your passport have a valid status at least 6 months beyond your planned departure date from Indonesia. I think that's all for the visa application detail. And then let's go back to the visa payment. This visa payment will direct you to the similar like the previous link, the registration fee, but with different amount of payment. It's 2 million rupiah. And this one, you can also fill the detail and then click the suitable payment method for you, and then you can proceed the payment. I hope I am not too fast or too slow. Okay, so that's all for the visa application, registration, and the payment. Next, I would like to show you the guidebook. Wait. So if you go to our website and then you click download here. Oh, sorry. This one, download. You can find flyer of event, term of references, poster template, program detail or the schedule or rundown, sample of financial sponsor, guidebook, and information on new capital of Indonesia. So I would like to show you our guidebook first. So this is the guidebook. We have 22 pages of this guidebook. Okay, let me scroll down. So here on the table of content, you can click. If you want to know about the poster, for example, you can click directly to the poster. But we will go through one by one. Okay. So here we have some short introduction about the event. And then greeting from our head of organization research. Okay, so as you may already know that this RD20 Summer School 2024 activities consist of lectures and seminars. Experts from G20 member countries will deliver lectures and seminars on relevant decarbonization topic. We will also have field visits. Participants will be taken to location related to new or renewable energy in Indonesia, such as laboratories or research center, also the pilot plants or related facilities. We will also have panel discussion with the speakers, and we will also have poster session. So as I mentioned, each participant, especially for young researcher, is mandatory to share about your work or research using the poster. And the poster will also be displayed throughout the event. And for the collaborative discussion, your participants will be divided into small groups based on the topic that I mentioned. There are 9 topics, but however, we will check again later according to your preferences, and then we will arrange again the grouping. So this, based on this group, you will discuss within your group about the new capital of Indonesia, what you want to recommend for the new capital of Indonesia in terms of decarbonization and energy. And then at the end of the event on Friday, there will be a session for group presentation. So please make sure that you discuss and use the time optimally with your group, and then prepare your presentation on Friday. Okay, let me go to this event rundown. I will not mention all of them. I'll just go in general. So here we will start on Sunday, July 7 with your arrival in Jakarta. So we will announce. So please check your email regularly, and please check your the website also regularly, because we will keep updating about the situation. Right now, since we extended the registration deadline, we are still collecting the flight schedule, and then once we have completed all the flight schedule, we will arrange the pickup schedule from the airport. And then the pickup will take you to the hotel. And please note that the hotel check-in time is 2 p.m. It's 2 p.m. Local time, Jakarta time. So if you arrive earlier than this, then please understand that we may need to wait until the check-in time is start at 2 p.m. However, if if the room is available, then we can let you have an early check-in. But this will be very much depend on the hotel situation. So we have a check-in starting from 2 p.m. and then on the first day we will have a dinner. And this will depends on the participants' arrival, but we will close the dinner by 9 p.m. So once again, if you arrive earlier at lunchtime, for example, or in the morning, please, you can use the facility at the restaurant at the hotel. You have restaurant over there. Or if you arrive later than this time, 9 p.m., please notice the committee so that we can arrange your dinner. Hopefully everyone come at before 9 p.m. so we can make sure everyone get the dinner. And then, okay, so we move to the next day on Monday, July 8th. We will have a registration in the morning. So we don't mention about the breakfast time here. So, but the restaurant for breakfast at the hotel will start at 6 a.m. Will open at 6 a.m. So please make sure you already have breakfast before we start the agenda every day. So we'll start the registration by 8 a.m. on Monday, July 8th. We will have sequences of presentations. And this on this day, on Monday, July 8th, all the event will be at the hotel, at the ballroom together. So we will have 8 presentations. We hope to complete by 3:30, and then we will have a poster pitching session. Here, we would like to invite all the participants who have poster to present about your work or your research using your poster. For just because we have many participants, so we have around 1 to 2 minutes for one person. And this is this poster pitching is using the file that you will send us, the poster file. However, we will also print the poster, and the poster will be displayed throughout the event. So here, during the poster pitch, we will have a sequence of the schedule, who will present first and who's next, and etc. And then please prepare your presentation in just around 2 minutes at max. And then during this poster pitching, there will be a selection for the best poster presentation, and a humble souvenir and certificate from BRIN will be prepared for the selected one. And then on this first day, we plan to have a gala dinner, but this is still tentative because we are still confirming to some party about making this gala dinner. So we will announce about this gala dinner later. So that's all for the July 8th. And then the next day, on Tuesday, also on Wednesday, we will have a lab visit. This lab visit is to the Habibie Science Techno Park in Serpong, not so far from the hotel, around 30 minutes from the hotel. So we will depart around 8 a.m. in the morning, and then we will start the visit around 9 a.m. And then after this lab visit, we will have presentation in the BRIN office here in the Habibie Science Technopark. And then this lab visit, participants will be divided into groups depending on the capacity of the laboratory. So again, we will announce again later about the detail of the lab visit. You may, so some of you may not join, may not visit all the laboratories because of the limited time. However, we will do our best to arrange the optimum schedule for the visit. Okay, so for Tuesday and Wednesday, the schedule is similar. After we complete with the lab visit, we'll go back to the hotel and then continue with next presentations. And then we will have coffee break. And during this coffee break, you can discuss about your poster or your work or also your group discussion. And then after the coffee break, we'll continue with presentations, and then we will have dinner. So during this time, after dinner time, all the groups are encouraged to have discussion. So we will prepare special room for you to have your own discussion with your own group. I think that's all. For the Thursday, we will have we will start the presentation by 8:30 in the morning. and then some sequences of presentation, and then we will have a lunch break, and then we will have a special session for group discussion so that you can prepare your recommendation for related to the theme, the new capital of Indonesia. And then we'll have a coffee break, and then you can continue again with your group discussion. On Friday, we will have a visit to Botanical Garden. It's in Bogor area, West Java, around 1.5 hours from the hotel. So we plan to depart at 8 a.m. and then we will have a CEO talk over there. So we will have a guest speaker from Pertamina. This is a oil and gas company in Indonesia. And then on Friday, after the presentation of CEO from Pertamina, we would like to have the presentation from the group about your recommendation based on your discussion in your group. And then after the break, after the lunch break on Friday, we will have free time in Bogor Botanical Garden. This garden, you can check, they have some interesting facility. You can enjoy there. And then we plan to depart from the Bogor Botanical Garden by 3 p.m. And go back to the hotel and then have dinner and also the closing ceremony. And on the next day, on Saturday, July 13, this is still tentative because we are still communicating with the destination, the person in charge who manage the destination, because we want to visit the hydrogen refueling station in Jakarta. This is still under discussion, so it is still tentative. We hope to depart by 8:30 in the morning. This location of this hydrogen refueling station is in Jakarta, so it takes around 1.5 hours to be there. However, the capacity of this hydrogen refueling station is limited. So we may divide the group into 2 different groups, visiting other facilities still related to hydrogen. So we hope to complete this hydrogen facility visit by around 12. And then we will have a lunch break on after we complete the visit. Saturday, for you who choose to have a shuttle facility to take you to the airport, then we will take you to the airport right after. If you join the visit of hydrogen refueling station, then we will take you to the airport after visiting the hydrogen facility. But if some of you have a early morning departure from Jakarta and you cannot join this hydrogen visit, then we will prepare your shuttle directly from the hotel to the airport. So we will have all the schedule list. Each of you will have your own schedule. If you choose to have the shuttle service with additional fee, then we will take you to the airport, either from the hydrogen facility or from the hotel, depending on your flight schedule. Okay, that's all. I think I should be a little bit quick for the next part. So on this guidebook, you can find the list of the speakers that will share about their research or their work. All of them are very interesting. And then you can also find the detail about the poster. So I will not read all of them because you can find by yourself on the guidebook here. We already prepared the poster template. You can find on the website the detail of the file that is required so that you can make sure your poster will be printed in a good quality. And then please upload your poster here on this link. Make sure you put your poster and full name correctly. And then this visa I already show you on the registration form. I think we can skip this, including the how to pay and etc. This all the detail you can find again on this guidebook. And as for the health, currently there is no COVID-19 vaccination proof required to visit Indonesia. However, please make sure if it is recommended to have vaccinated to the 2nd or 4th dose, especially to those at risk of contracting COVID-19. And then other information about vaccination. And then here we also mention about drinking water. It's not recommended to drink tap water in Indonesia. And then please make sure you have your travel health insurance and etc. We also here show you that we have in Indonesia, we have 3 different time zones. So make sure you check your flight schedule. If you have transit, for example, in Bali, then the time in Bali and Jakarta is different. So please make sure you check the schedule correctly. So Jakarta time, where the event will be held, is Western Indonesia time, UTC +7. And then, so this is the hotel. You can also Google and find the website of this hotel if you want to know further. So the location is in Banten province. This is not so far from Jakarta, just around 1.5 hours from Jakarta. And then other venue is the B.J. Habibie Science Technopark. This is BRIN office, one of BRIN office, where you will do the laboratory visit here. And then this is for the hydrogen refueling station. Is newly established in Indonesia. It's in Jakarta also. And this is all the detail about the layout of the hotel, facilities around hotel. You can find convenience store, ATM, etc. The location, the distance, and everything. Of course, you can ask the hotel staff if you need to have more other information. So here at the hotel, you can enjoy the facility there. They have swimming pool, fitness center, and they also have restaurant. And then they also have laundry service with some additional fee. And this one for the airport shuttle, as I mentioned, we will announce again later in detail about your schedule for the pickup and transport to the airport. Please make sure that you choose yes if you want the committee to arrange your pickup and transport to the airport. And you can also find information about local transport. You can use here in Indonesia, it's so common to use the online, we call it online taxi. We have Grab, Gojek, and Bluebird. You can install the application here, but you have to prepare the payment. Most of you, I think, will be easier to pay using cash. So please make sure you have sufficient cash. This local transport is required if you need to visit some area out of the agenda, because our agenda is until evening every day. If you have some free time, then you can use this local transport, or after the event, if you still want to visit some places, then you can use this local transport. The hotel also provides a shuttle service to several nearby facility for free, but for this detail, you can check the hotel staff. In Indonesia, it's quite hot, up to 34 degrees C. So, and sometimes it's raining, just like today, it's raining in the afternoon. So it's quite hard to predict. You can check using application, but somehow weather in Indonesia is not really that precisely predictable. So please make sure also you prepare umbrella or hat or sunglasses for your trip. And then here is the currency of Indonesian money. Here some detail about the catering. So for the first day, we provide only dinner. And then for the next 8 to 12, we prepare breakfast, dinner, lunch, and coffee break. But for the July 13, we prepare breakfast and lunch only. Yeah, I already mentioned about this, the dinner schedule. And if you need to have more food and beverage, you can order through the hotel. This is some details about electricity, internet connection. So we recommend you to use internet service from your country, already prepared from your country. But just in case you cannot do that, you can use a local internet package. But this can be done at the airport. It is more recommended if you check those company website or online, you do the payment online. So when you arrive at the airport, you can get the SIM card if you order a SIM card. But still, the most recommended one is that you prepare your internet service from your own provider from your country. This is some emergency contact. And here, as I introduced to you, just before we start this technical meeting, Ms. Eis Jubaida, she is the vice chairman. This is her phone number. And here in Indonesia, we use WhatsApp to communicate a lot. So if you have WhatsApp, it is recommended to use WhatsApp application so that you can contact us easily using WhatsApp application. So here we have Ms. Eis Jubaida and then Ms. Manda. Ms. Manda is liaison officer. She's also here with us. So, and later, to ease the process of communication, we will also create WhatsApp group for all participants. We hope that all of you don't mind to install this application so that we can create the group only for during the event and maybe share some information later. So please make sure that you write your phone number correctly. We can also send you the link to join the group. And then please install WhatsApp prior before the event so that you can be prepared to join this group, because all the information will be shared using this WhatsApp group. Okay, maybe that's all. Just one last thing before we move to the Q&A. Here, I think I already mentioned some of them. For example, for the lab visit, some laboratory will have limited capacity. Therefore, the group and route will be rearranged and announced later. You may not be able to visit all the laboratories, as participants will be split into different groups. And for the group discussion, participants can choose 2 priority topics. So if you fill the registration form, you will be asked to choose your priority topic. But final grouping will be decided by the committee. And then please be prepared in each group for the presentation on Friday, July 12th. And then next, related to the excursion trip to Bogor Botanical Garden, it is recommended to wear comfortable shoes for walking, wear sunglasses, prepare sunglasses or hat because it's sometimes sunny, quite hot. So because the venue will be outdoors. And then we will prepare t-shirt for you, and it's recommended to wear the t-shirt on this day, on Friday, July 12th, and then the t-shirt will be distributed by the committee during the registration process in the morning on July 8th. So there is possibility of rain. Please bring umbrella if possible. And then last one is, it is recommended to bring your business card to exchange contact between participants and speakers. So maybe that's all from me. If you have any questions, you can use chat room here, or you can click raise hand and then unmute your microphone, please. We have around 20 minutes for the Q&A, but if we need longer, it's okay. Any questions?
Yeah, I have a question.
Yes, please. Simone?
I'm Simone from Italy.
Okay.
Just want to ask a thing. The rooms are shared with other participants or single?
Okay, thank you, Simone, for your question. So for the room okay, so this is not sharing room. Each of you will have your own room unless you are Indonesian participants. So we have a special price actually for Indonesian participant, but using this special price, for Indonesian participant will have sharing room. But for international participants, you will have your own room by yourself. I hope it's clear.
Yeah, perfect. Thank you so much, Novi. Maybe I
You're
have another
welcome.
question,
Yes,
always
please.
on hotel accommodation. I personally move on the 14th of July. Yeah, and maybe other participants, mainly from Italy. Yeah, there is the possibility to extend the stay in the hotel, or we need to find another accommodation for our own.
You will say until what, 50?
On the 14th.
14, okay. I've heard about this. Some of you would like to extend. And since this event is we arranged this only for until July 13, so we can only arrange your accommodation until July 13. So if you stay later than that, please contact the hotel so that you can also book your extension. But I think we may help you to communicate to the hotel staff if you need.
Okay, no, there is no
all,
problem. Just for asking, I will look for another, or maybe for my own. Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, thank you so much. So we have Asad.
Thank you, Novi. And
yes,
just following up on Simone's request, I believe I'm also in a similar situation because I got the flights for the 14th at 11 o'clock. It would be appreciated if we may have a look at how many people are departing on 14th, and if you can communicate, if you may communicate to the hotel, perhaps there may be a number of us go into a situation. So that will be helpful since you have that information. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So yeah, we understand that some of you may have, your special request or situation. We understand that's why we always encourage you to contact us using email or WhatsApp or phone. So those kind of situation, we can make notes and then arrange to help you. So I think our colleague here, Miss Elise and others can make note about this regarding the departure from the hotel, right, on the 14th. As long as you choose the the shuttle service, I think we can also ask the hotel staff to arrange your departure to the airport. Or maybe my colleague would like to add some comment on this, Miss Elise.
I think it's clear. It's noticed.
To Asad, have you informed or noticed us about this via email?
I will email you. I just filled my form 2 days back for the 14th.
Okay.
So it's in the departure notes. But I think I should send an email and I will be. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. So again, as long as you let us know about your situation, we will help you to arrange. However, we have some limitation also because our arrangement is actually until July 13. But as long as we can help, we try our best to help to arrange depending on your situation. So please make sure you send us also email or write on your comment on the registration form about those kind of situation. Okay. Okay, I hope that's clear. Any other question? Maybe related to visa, especially because it's quite it's very important for the visa application, maybe, or other issue. Please, welcome.
Yeah, I have a question about visa. I am always Simone. How do you provide us the visa via mail or I don't know, we need a stamp on our passport or maybe some a piece of paper, I don't know, something like that.
Oh, okay. For this specific about visa, I think my colleague can help. Miss Elise, can you help about this? How will the visa after the visa completed, the visa application completed, how can they get the visa notification via email or stamp?
Yeah, we
Or
will
what?
send to every participant regarding the visa, and please check email regularly.
So
Yeah.
maybe there will be some documents that they will get via email.
Yes, yes, of course.
Okay, so we need to print it.
Can you repeat one more time?
We need to print them, the document.
It is recommended, I think, to print the document for it, including invitation letter and other. Usually, yeah, it is good to have those documents printed, so it's easier for you to show them at the immigration.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much again.
Welcome. Please, any other question regarding the schedule or maybe the topic or any? Oh yeah, I can show you while waiting for other question. I can show you also about this. This is the information of new capital of Indonesia. So just recently we have a new capital named Nusantara. It's located in Kalimantan. So this is the information about this new capital related to renewable energy and then decarbonization issue. It's this is pre-read material. It's very important for you to read this before, so that you can get some information before the discussion. And if you have any questions, again, please don't hesitate to contact us. I cannot find any question yet on the chat room. Anyone else would like to ask? Guidebook is okay. Poster template is okay. Yeah, this is the poster template. It's on PowerPoint like this. So this is just the logo of this event and some detail down here. So you can use this for your poster presentation. Or maybe any additional information from my colleague, something that I may miss.
Ms. Napi, maybe you can explain about regarding the bank statement. If the participant cannot get the bank statement, what should they do?
Actually, maybe I already mentioned that if you have some issue related to your bank statement, you can add a sponsor financial letter, the one that I already show you the template. You can find on download here. Sorry, I keep clicking again and again. So where is it? Yeah, here. So this is the sample of finance. And other than this, you can also provide or send salary statement document that showing your how long 3 months, yeah, again 3 months, Miss Ois. Hello, can you
Yes,
hear me?
yes.
Yeah. So in case you have some issue for your bank statement, you can also show your employment status mentioning about your salary in the last 3 months. Is that correct, Miss Ois?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, any other question? For participants from Indonesia, maybe? Any question? Pak Karyono?
I think it's all clear. So
Clear, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay, thank you, Pak. And we would like to remind also to the speakers, we need your presentation file as well as your CV, curriculum vitae. Please send us your CV and your presentation material via email. And we also have the link actually for the uploading your presentation file, but this is special for speakers. We inform you separately via email to the speakers. And for the speakers, each of your session, all of you have 1 hour. 1 hour of the presentation, and we believe that participants would like to ask questions and would like to discuss with you. So it is recommended to prepare your presentation around 30 minutes and then have a 30 minutes Q&A. It's quite flexible actually, but I think it's good to have at least around 20 or 30 minutes of Q&A session on your presentation. Okay, we still have 7 minutes left so that we can complete this technical meeting. Any other question? I know some of you have not registered, so please fill the registration form as soon as possible, and then fill also the do the payment for registration and payment for the visa so that we can process everything on time. We expect to process the visa within at max 10 days, Miss Is it correct? 10 days,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
At maximum.
Yes.
But if once we have all of your documents completed, your payment completed for the visa, we process your visa one by one. we are not waiting for all the documents all together first from all participants. No, we submit each of your document one by one, and then we hope by around 1 week ahead of the event, we already have all of your visa accepted, hopefully. But please understand, just in case, of course, we don't expect this case, there is some visa get rejected, the visa payment is not refundable. I hope that is understandable. But hopefully all the participants can get the visa accepted. We believe so because we have the guarantor from BRIN, and we hope everything will go as we expect. All right, 5 minutes left. Any questions? I'd like to show you you can also check some website, maybe additional information like this. So this is the website of the airport, Soekarno-Hatta Airport. Most of you, for most of international flight will arrive at Terminal 3, this one, Terminal 3. So they have domestic flight, but also international flight here. You can check, and then if you notice that your arrival is in different terminal 1 or terminal 2, please let us know. We also will check your flight schedule and then check your arrival terminal. But sometimes there might be some changes. Hopefully there will be no changes, sudden changes, but we will check according to your flight schedule which terminal you will arrive. For those who ask to be pick up, yeah. Only for those who choose to be pick up. And then I'd like to show you the hotel, maybe just to use a few minutes left. So this is the website of the hotel. You can also find some information here. Translated to English. So this is quite new hotel located around 35 minutes drive from our office. But please understand that in Indonesia, you may know that we have also traffic jam almost every day. So that's why we prepare the rundown to have longer, for example, 1 hour, 1.5 hours to anticipate if we have some traffic jam. My colleague Manda sent the address of the airport link on the chat room. So for international participants, I repeat that you will have your own room, individual room. But for Indonesian participants, we'll have sharing room.
Sorry, Ms. Novi, I want to add a little bit things that
Yeah.
the participants from other countries should know, because we have a limitation on bringing the alcohol drink to Indonesia. So we have limitation. I'm not aware of that, but maybe it's just maximum 1 liter. That's the maximum that we can bring. And then just to give you an information, cigar in Indonesia is very cheap, but alcohol drink will be a bit expensive.
Thank you, Mr. Karyono, for adding more information. So yeah, related to alcoholic drink, as I mentioned, the hotel have a free shuttle service to the nearby facilities. Actually, near the hotel, there are some shopping centers. So this hotel is located in a nice, neighborhood. They have a shopping mall nearby. They also have a convenience store. If you want to find, for example, alcoholic drink, you can go to the shopping center, or you can ask the hotel staff. Maybe they can help you. But here, so this is the location of the hotel. There is a shopping mall called The Breeze, just few minutes from the hotel, but it is more recommended to use the hotel shuttle other than walking there. And they also have Aeon Mall, BSD City. So BSD or BSD is the name of this area. So in case you confused, this is the area name BSD. So there is also a shopping mall named Aeon Mall here. You can find, you can do some shopping over there, or maybe if you need, you can find also alcoholic drink over there. And we also share you there is a convenience store here. You can find ATM and hospital. Oh, there is another shopping mall a little bit far, Teras Kota Mall. Also, maybe around 15 minutes from the hotel. And this area also near the ICE Indonesia Convention Exhibition. So there are a lot of large event here in ICE, not far from this hotel. Just for your information. I think that's all. Any other question? Anything from for visa, for the transport, for food, for example, or any other issue?
Hello, may I have a question?
Yes, please.
Yeah, I'm Alvandra. So regarding the topic of discussion, you previously mentioned that we can choose 2 topics. Am I right?
Yes, correct.
Yeah. Like I previously tried to reopen the form, but I think we only can choose one.
Oh, okay. Let me check again. To my colleague Manda.
Yes, please.
Is it one or two? I thought we have first priority and second priority, no? Miss Manda. Let me check again.
Yeah, actually, me and Mrs. Ais sama Bu Ais,
Oh,
yeah, we already talked about this, and
okay. So this
there's
is
a
quite
change,
recent then.
yeah.
I see. Okay. So, okay.
Mhm.
Allow me to correct thank you very much for your question. It's
No problem.
I myself is not so updated because it's quite recent, I believe. So previously we have 2 priority. You can choose the first and the second, but now you are asked to fill only choose one. And
okay.
then yeah, according to this, there might be some topic that have so many people choose, and then other topic are not selected, and we will arrange again later according to the final selection. Yeah. Thank
Okay,
you.
okay.
Thank you.
Sorry, I have 2 questions left.
Please.
So the second question is, how do you divide the group?
So the committee is from BRIN, from Indonesia, but we also work together continuously with AIST, Advanced Industrial and Science Technology, who is also part of RD20. So we also have actually the meeting with all countries meeting, but that will be too complicated to involve all the country member to discuss about this. So at least there will be a committee from BRIN, also from AIST, who will check again your selection and then decide the grouping.
I see. Okay. So one more question about the sharing room. Yeah, since I'm also an Indonesian, but I'm from Japan. So will it be sharing room as well?
Okay, so Miss Ais, if I answer, if you want to add comments, please. But in my understanding, the category of the sharing room or not sharing room is based on your participation fee actually. So
Yes.
for Indonesian participants have some discount, but with that discount you need to share. So as long as you pay according to international fee, you will
Okay.
have your own room.
Okay, I see. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yes, Ms. Novi, maybe some participant from Indonesia also can upgrade the room to a single room, no share, but they have to pay some fee until same with the international participant.
I think we can just mention that local participants fee is 400 US dollar. So 100 US dollar different compared to international participant fee. So if local participants would like to have your own room, then please add 100 US dollar more so you can have your own room. This kind of situation is very how to say it's quite flexible, you can just always contact us via email or WhatsApp in case you have some question, including this kind of question. So if you are interested to have your own room for local participants, you can also contact us. That's all. Any other question? Okay. So if we have no more question, I think we can wrap up this technical meeting. One last information I'd like to share you is that next, okay, let me just write here. We will have second technical meeting to make sure everyone is ready. So we will have next technical meeting on what? June, berapa Bu Is? 20 ya? 20 or 21st?
20, I think.
This is just recently decided, so it's June 20. So please,
20.
if in case you would like to have some questions or you want to know the updates of our event, we would like to have next technical meeting, second technical meeting in June 20. Most probably same time, 7 p.m. Indonesia, sorry, Jakarta time, West Indonesia time. So please check your email and website regularly because we will announce about this again, including the Zoom link and everything later. But please be prepared. June 20, there will be a second technical meeting. There, we hope that we can confirm and update related to visa, especially visa application and other kind of issue. Okay, that's all. Shall I close this meeting, or is there any last comment or questions from my colleague, also from participants? Anything else? No? Okay, maybe no. If you, again, please do not hesitate to contact us via email or phone. And then please check the website regularly, email also regularly, because we will keep sharing you, updating you about the recent situation. And please make sure you complete all the document, visa, and all the payment process. If you have any problem, please let us know. I think that's all for this technical meeting. Thank you very much for joining, and see you in the next technical meeting. Take
Thank
care.
you. See you.
Thank you.
Thank
Bye.
you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank
Take
you.
care.
See you. Ciao.
See you. Bye-bye. You're welcome, Pak Karyono. Okay. For the committee, can you please stay? We need to talk a bit.